Concerns the so-called music on television. I and many of my friends believe that it does not belong on dramatic story programs. Yes. It's gotten so bad you can't even hear the doctors talking on the operating shows. Yes. Fortunately, also, I do not like comedy programs. Ooh. So I am spared the agony of listening to the monstrous laughing machine. Yes. If I want to laugh, I'm quite capable of doing it on my own, and I don't need a stupid machine to do it for me. Signed, Rip Taylor. All right, now. The next one's from Brooklyn. It asks a very fair question. Whatever happened to the dog litter law that was supposed to impose fines on all offenders? On our block alone, there are no less than 10 dogs in the neighborhood being daily paraded up and down, oh yes, leaving their unsightly deposits on people's lawns. Needless to say, it is not a pretty sight. Oh, besides having to step gingerly around the mess. Many of my friends have dogs. I have nothing against them myself, but they should all be well trained. Signed, Lassie. Just one more short letter and then we're through for the night. Garage sales spoil the look of our city. Why do we allow people to dump their stuff all over our lawns and clutter our sidewalks with their unwanted junk? A quiet residential area becomes a nightmare. Children are playing and they're confronted by strangers. Yes, absolute strangers. And you look pretty strange yourself now that I think. Parents feel uneasy and parking is impossible. One big junkyard is not a pleasant sight. I say we must restore dignity to American society. Signed, Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the actor.
This record is called Mickey Mouse.
Mr. Trouble never hangs around when he hears this mighty sound. Here I come to save the day. That means that mighty mouse is on the way.
Hello, I'm Stuart Pankin, and this is a bulletin from Not Necessarily the News. Thank you very much. Jimmy Carter's back in the news. Oh, that's Steve Allen, I'm sorry. Jimmy Carter is back in the news. Last week at Washington's Dulles Airport, he was mistaken for a wicker chair by a nearsighted baggage handler. And Jimmy was last seen gliding along the main conveyor belt at the Federal Express Distribution Center in Atlanta. Now, authorities are asking anyone who has recently purchased a wicker chair to check and see if it is not, in fact, the former president. I'm Stuart Pankin, and we'll have more bulletins, or we won't, depending if I damn well feel like it. And now, for your enjoyment, here's George Carlin.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Listen. All right, thank you. Thanks very much. Please, thank you. All right. Listen, I would have been out here a little bit sooner, but they gave me the wrong dressing room, and I couldn't find any place to put my stuff. And I don't know how you are, but I need a place to put my stuff. So that's what I've been doing back there, just trying to find a place for my stuff. You know how important that is. That's the whole meaning of life, isn't it? Trying to find a place for your stuff. That's all your house is. Your house is just a place for your stuff. If you didn't have so much goddamn stuff, you wouldn't need a house. You could just walk around all the time. That's all your house is. It's a pile of stuff with a cover on it. You see that when you take off in an airplane and you look down and you see everybody's got a little pile of stuff. Everybody's got their own pile of stuff. And when you leave your stuff, you got to lock it up. Wouldn't want somebody to come by and take some of your stuff. They always take the good stuff. They don't bother with that crap you're saving. Ain't nobody interested in your 4th grade arithmetic papers. They're looking for the good stuff. That's all your house is. It's a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Now, sometimes you've got to move. You got to get a bigger house. Why? Too much stuff. You've got to move all your stuff. And maybe put some of your stuff in storage. Now imagine that. There's a whole industry based on keeping an eye on your stuff. Enough about your stuff. Let's talk about other people's stuff. Did you ever notice when you go to somebody else's house, you never quite feel 100% at home? You know why? No room for your stuff. Somebody else's stuff is all over the place. And what awful stuff it is. Where did they get this stuff? And if you have to stay overnight at someone's house, you know, unexpectedly, and they give you a little room to sleep in that they don't use that often, someone died in it 11 years ago, and they haven't moved any of his stuff. Or wherever they give you to sleep, usually right near the bed, there's a dresser, and there's never any room on the dresser for your stuff. Someone else's shit is on the dresser. Have you noticed that their stuff is shit and your shit is stuff? Get that off of there. Now, sometimes you go on vacation, you gotta bring some of your stuff with you. You can't bring all your stuff. Just the stuff you really like. The stuff that fits you well that month. Let's say you're going to go to Honolulu. You're going to go all the way to Honolulu. You've got to take 2 big bags of stuff. Plus your carry-on stuff, plus the stuff in your pockets. You get all the way to Honolulu and you get in your hotel room and you start to put away your stuff. That's the first thing you do in a hotel room is put away your stuff. I'll put some stuff in here, put some stuff down there. Here's another place for some stuff here. I'll put some stuff over there. You put your stuff over there. I'm putting my stuff over here. Here's another place for some stuff. Hey, we got more places than we've got stuff. We're going to have to buy more stuff. Now, and you put all your stuff away, and you know that you're thousands of miles from home, and you don't quite feel at ease, but you know that you must be okay because you do have some of your stuff with you. And you relax in Honolulu on that basis. That's when your friend from Maui calls and says, hey, why don't you come over to Maui for the weekend? Spend a couple of nights over here. Oh, shit, no. Now what stuff do you bring? Right, you've got to bring an even smaller version of your stuff. Just enough stuff for a weekend on Maui. And you get over, and you're really spread out now. You've got shit all over the world. You've got stuff at home, stuff in storage, stuff in Honolulu, stuff in Maui, stuff in your pockets. Supply lines are getting longer and harder to maintain. But you get over to your friend's house in Maui and they give you a little place to sleep and there's a little window ledge or some kind of a small shelf and there's not much room on it, but it's okay because you don't have much stuff now. And you put what stuff you do have up there. You put your imported French toenail clippers, your odor readers with the 45-day guarantee, your cinnamon-flavored dental floss, and your Afrin 12-hour decongestant nasal spray. And even though you're a long way from home, you know that you must be okay because you do have your Afrin 12-hour decongestant nasal spray. And you relax in Maui on that basis. That's when your friend says, hey, I think tonight we'll go over the other side of the island and stay at my friend's house overnight. Oh, shit, no. No! What do you bring? Now you just bring the things you know you're gonna need. Money, keys, comb, wallet, lighter, hanky, pen, cigarettes, contraceptives, Vaseline, whips, chains, whistles, dildos, and a book. Thank you very much. Send some of your stuff. These people, they got no stuff. Send some of your stuff. Thank you very much. I'll see you another day.
No, Baryshnikov. No, I can't. I can't. No, I won't. No. Oh, my God, but... Hi, Warren. No, Warren, go away. Oh, my God. Look, okay, I'll go to paradise with you. Better still, take me to Miami Beach. Hi there. Hi. Mind if I sit down? Oh, no. You're my guest.
Ah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. Great. You live around here?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little secret.
We have the same tailor.
No. My career is helping people like you.
Your career? Well, if anybody can further your career, it would be me.
Except, I'm on my lunch hour right now, but I'm covering this whole area. I'm taking a survey of the homeless. I mean, you practically live on this bench, don't you?
Well, yeah, except on the weekends I go to the Bahamas.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. That woman, breast of pheasant. Every day. Anyway, when I started this job 4 years ago, you know what I was?
7.
No, I was optimistic. I had drive. I had ambition. I had get up and go.
But it got up and went.
Yeah.
Another joke.
It was
a tough bench here.
Yeah, it's funny. I remember a woman I saw on a park bench just like this, and I just started my job, and I thought she was a good prospect, I mean, she kept talking to people who weren't even listening.
And so now you're gonna follow in her footsteps, right? This is your new role model.
Anyway, she was like so thin, and she was so dirty. Anyway, it turned out she lived in a mansion. I mean, here I was trying to help her. I thought she was mentally ill. She was just eccentric.
Ah, well, hey, it's very hard to tell a kook by its cover. Look at you.
Anyway, I've learned a lot since those days. The truth is, this job is a lot simpler if you just stick to the facts.
Really?
Yeah, facts. Like, on any given night, 2,200 people in this city seek shelter.
No.
Shocking, isn't it?
Yes.
And 80% of the homeless in this city go to bed hungry. And that's not counting the ones that are dieting. It's a joke. Yep, the computer has got all the answers. When it comes to the homeless, it's the computer that's going to provide shelter and warmth.
I'm gonna run out and buy some IBM stock right now.
Well, it's getting kind of cold. Lunch hour's almost over. My name's Tom Martin. There's a number on the back there of a temporary shelter, just in case.
Is your phone number on here?
Yeah, you can get a hold of me.
There's a couple of ways I'd like to get a hold of you.
Have a nice day. Hey. Take care of yourself.
Hey, I got the name of a great tailor in case you change your mind.
I'll be in touch.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Hey, Gloria Vanderbilt.